My
Hi,
uncle.
this is Jim Johnson narrating some of these old movies that I took when I was in the Navy. That's a shot of the Hawaii when we were in port. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know, some old ship sitting here in the harbor.
Okay.
This is some shots when we were in Hawaii. I was aboard an aircraft carrier, and here we're coming into port in Long Beach. It was our home port. Quite a bit of the family out here from the guys who were in California waiting for the ship to dock. 1957 or 58, we're landing in Long Beach after a cruise. Some of the family, mainly from California, waiting for their sons to land. Here the families are coming aboard. This is this is when we landed in Long Beach. Some of the family coming aboard the carrier. This is an old girlfriend of mine. It looks kind of like Mary's. Her name was Burl Titus. Here's a shot out of the farm. Old buildings are, most of them are gone now. Mom had her clothesline propped up. Here I am and with my old Packard, 1937 Packard. Uh, right now, Dustin is restoring that very same car. Here I am, a cool dude going down the road. I think I was driving Dad's 48 Plymouth at the time. Yeah, I see that bug deflector out there on the hood down in Minneapolis.
Go ahead.
There's a buddy of mine, Dave Clark. I was pulling him on water skis, and his boat died. He drowned on me back in the early '60s, I suppose it was.
And her name
The ice
again?
had just gone out. That's Burl again. Dave was best man at our wedding. Me back when I was skinny.
And smoking.
This was taken when I was visiting Dave down in Minneapolis. Burl picking flowers. She wound up marrying a minister, pretty much like me. Dave was always tinkering on something. It's like we had the valve cover off there. Okay, these coming up here now is when we crossed the equator. There was a ceremony that you went through to become a shellback. That's when you cross the equator. One of the things is they jammed your face into this big fat guy's belly that was smeared with mustard. Here you run the gauntlet where they beat on you. Yeah, that's a dunk tank. I don't remember that one exactly, but yeah, there they push you in the dunk tank. Yeah, here's a dunk tank, and yet you go down the slide where they get a chance to whack at you with a fire hose. Part of the initiation process after crossing the equator to become. This, I believe, is the port coming into Hawaii. I don't know what this is. Probably a tugboat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sunbathing on the deck of the aircraft carrier. Some of the planes sitting on the deck of the carrier.
What's the name of that carrier?
This probably was a USS Hornet. I was on the same size ship later on, the Yorktown.
Okay.
Sister ships.
Look at that dapper
Yeah.
fella. Okay.
This is a Liberty launch going into port where we couldn't pull up to the dock because of shallow water where they used these to take us in for Liberty. And this would be the captain's gig. A little fancier than the ones we rode.
Go ahead. ahead.
It's a destroyers. We had a bunch of destroyers with us. Just took a shot through the telescope. Normally there'd be 4 destroyers escorting us. There's a plane coming in. I think that would probably be the mail plane. They'll catch a cable there. They'll hook it with a hook on the back end. Come to a screeching halt.
What's that
Had
one
quite a
for?
few helicopters on board. Shows one of them landing. We were anti-submarine warfare, so we had a lot of helicopters scanning the depths for submarines and stuff.
Mhm.
We used to go up from down to the ship and go up on the bridge up there and watch the flight out. It was kind of rough water. Took a picture of it in a storm one time.
Do you remember recording this stuff?
Yeah. You're not?
No, I'm recording now.
Oh,
but do
okay.
you remember taking these
Yeah.
movies a little bit?
Yeah. I think we'll swing forward here and get some.
Okay, now go ahead.
They sling them off with a hydraulic assist takeoff. Yeah, there's rough water. The flight deck to the ocean was like 60 feet. So you could break water over the bow while you know you're bouncing.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, it shows a helicopter landing. And here's where we take a few. See that little guy coming across there in that boat? That's that bosun chair. That's the way I would aboard the ship, coming from a ship that would pull up alongside, and then they threw a line over, and then you had a little chair that you sat in, and then they pulled you over onto the ship. There was 2 or 3 of us that boarded the carrier that way.
Remember them at all?
Yeah, a couple of guys, Stadler from in the front there from Fairboat, and Bob Davis was from Anoka, a couple of Minnesota guys.
Who's that handsome guy?
Yeah. There I was ringing the ship's bell. Yeah. Yeah, these guys on these little ships, destroyers and stuff, they'd bounce around a lot, but they'd come in like a speedboat beside us and come in for their mail.
So how are you taking this?
The airplanes that landed, they would bring mail to the rest of the escorts. This is in Hong Kong. I think it was called the Raffles Hotel, a very exquisite place. Yeah, there's the Raffles.
Good memory. You didn't.
Yeah, there I am walking around my movie camera case.
And how old do you think you were there?
I got to look at my stripes and see, but I think I was 30, probably 19, 20. Tourists that stayed at that place.
That is a huge swimming pool.
Here's a snake charmer with a cobra playing music to get him up out of there.
And you're still in Hong Kong here?
Yeah, it's still in Hong Kong.
How many days were you in Hong Kong?
Oh, I don't know. Probably probably a week at the most.
Was it just like a little vacation for you to stay there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally we'd be Liberty would be like from 4 o'clock, and you had to be back on board. But I think it was probably midnight. So you wouldn't get in any trouble.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Wicket or whatever they called it.
Was it cricket?
Cricket?
Maybe. There he pitches it. He tries to hit it with a big fat board.
Yeah.
Kind of a takeoff of baseball.
Right. Japanese.
Yeah, this in the harbor, the Japanese park their boats. You could just walk from one to the other. I don't know how you'd ever get out and do anything, but they're just jammed in there.
Quite sure.
Yeah, this is a little shot. I think there was a Minnesota bar in here that us Minnesotans had to stop at. Very crowded. Yeah, that's Bobby Peterson, I believe. Huh. I didn't know he was milking cows. Yeah, because that's their horse.
Bob, our cousin?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now where are we? Where are we?
I think that's Alcatraz.
Oh.
Golden Gate Bridge?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that the Golden Gate Bridge?
Golden Gate Bridge there. Yeah, here's us going on the Golden Gate. We had to wait for low tide so that mass could clear.
You get under the bridge.
Are you visiting Uncle Kurt at Alcatraz?
Oh, I think this is in Long Beach. There's a place in Long Beach that has rides continuous. I mean, they're there all year.
Mm-hmm.
Ships in the harbor.
And this comes to the end. So thank you, Uncle Jim.
Yeah.
Today's date is?
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.